Occupied? The insult of it.
It's more than insulting.
It's salt in the wound.
I could have daggers in 100 necks by nightfall.
No doubt. But more necks would present themselves tomorrow.
I have other daggers.
Am I interrupting?
You're a crow, and a deriva. You're expected. Forgive Thea. You know how she gets when a contract is delayed.
No one likes letting a contract go stale.
And this one is personal for all of us. Perhaps more than you know.
You want help against the gods. We want Treviso free. We now think they may be the same problem. The occupation has a face. The Antam commander, Keith Lord Butcher Dathrata. But Viago thinks killing him outright is short-sighted.
The Butcher took the city suspiciously fast. Removing him is useless if someone else can repeat that, with the help of gods or something else. We all know assassination is not really about killing. It's about sending a message.
And what message would that be?
The crows rule Antiva, and Treviso will be free.
Sounds like you think the occupation wasn't just about force.
Cruel as the Butcher is, he didn't break the city with a siege. It was sudden and complete.
Like he had it all mapped. Where to march and what to close off to choke resistance.
He had inside information? Spies?
He had something.
And until we know what it was, killing him isn't the contract.
Butcher Dathrata. What do you know about him?
The Antam army fractured, split among warlords, and he seems to have kept the most traditional discipline. And the rank and file like it. His numbers keep growing, but the Butcher himself is odd.
Odd how?
He gives daily speeches about how the occupation is somehow merciful. And the way he talks, it's familiar. It's like he thinks he belongs here. And I won't have it.
The gods care about taking Treviso.
The Butcher wants Treviso. The gods may just want the Antam.
But Antam distrust magic and outright fear demons. They should be enemies.
Power can turn anyone against their own interests, their own people.
We crows are all the army Antiva has, but it's not like we can field a garrison. Outside support?
The king would say to call on us. The price for being patriots.
So we send a message from the crows. What's our first step?
We have a scout named Dareth. He said he was onto something the Butcher was hiding.
He was in the Drown district, so that's a place to start. Find our crow and help with his contract.
Help a fellow crow? Then what?
We break this occupation. We craft the message one step at a time.
And when we finally assassinate the person who leashed Treviso, that death will tell everyone. The crows rule Antiva, and Treviso will be free. I've noted the location of Dareth and his cousin, Jacobus, in the Drown district. They're always together. Jacobus will be eager to help. Perhaps too eager for once a year.
Can you blame him? We've all lost too much to this occupation. You're not well.
Here we go.
An underwater prison? That's still pretty amazing.
Amazing? I suppose it is. Do you think the elves made it? It didn't seem they entered.
I think so. I wonder what it was built for. Originally, I mean.
Whatever it was meant for, it's a pit of misery now.
Right.
A fine evening.
Not even an army stops the Treviso market.
So many things you could buy. How do you choose?
Anything here speak to your aura? whatever you need.
Welcome. Your body is a safe Good night for it.
Left the Qun to get away from Antum assholes. Now they're here anyway.
So this is Treviso now.
Has come home. The crows haven't given up.
They won't last much longer if the arm can't get away.
Heading up.
We are found! Attack!
Don't worry. Taylor and Viago sent us.
You and Lakai? Yes! Kill them! Kill the Antam! They killed Darren! They killed my cousin!
It's the lock!
He's on the left! Got them!
That's done. Are you Jacobus?
Darren, my cousin. They... Please, you have to finish Darrett's contract. It's about the Butcher. My cousin was going to spy on the Butcher. He told me we'd pick up the contract from a dead drop. But then... someone has to finish this for Darrett. Please.
We will take care of it. Go back to the diamond.
I will, just give me a minute.
We should... That note said Dareth should pick up the contract at the usual place across from Teja and Viago. Just follow the marks. The crow who dropped it off left marks for Dareth to follow.
I spotted something on the walls.
Let's go look. That's a crow marker. Real tricky to throw. That's got to be Dareth's trail. Keep an eye out. Another mark this way.
Wow. Even during an occupation, the market is still pretty busy.
I meant to pick up more spices. Another time.
You don't have to answer this if you don't want to, Lucanus, but how did the Venatori stick you with spite?
They fed me something. Like he was a parrot.
Here's another crow mark.
Please, go on. They fed me something. Like he was a parasite in uncooked meat.
You know, I've spent lots of time around demons, but I've never heard of them being used that way.
Zara said she got the idea from some cult in Orlais. They used it on Seekers, who are immune to demons.
This is where the marks lead. Dareth's contract must be here somewhere. The butcher is making poison. Kamek.
Comic? That stuff gives you nightmares. Chips at your mind.
If I were the butcher, it'd be a good way to keep people in line.
We cannot let the butcher unleash this on Treviso.
He won't. The Antam brought in a Kamek master to mix the poison. He's at the garrison. We stop him there before this goes any further. Whew.
The Antam ordered me out of my house. I don't have anywhere else to go.
Let's go.
How is training?
Fine.
you around the diamond much, V?
I've been preoccupied.
I keep the crows well stocked. You're welcome to it. See you again.
How's my throwing? All right.
Hold on.
This cannot be possible. Live, you fools! Finish them
Get back! End it now.
All your gods we want. Better get this where it's needed.
The Venatori were growing demons and people? That's what was happening in the ossuary?
Zara was trying to...
Boss! Over here!
Take them out, quick!
I forgot what I was going to say. Mierda.
The Venatori were growing demons and people? That's what was happening in the ossuary?
Zara was trying to get certain types of demons Some are harder to summon than others, I guess. They will...
We're in. Let's find the coming master.
Watch ahead.
You cannot forbid the crow!
I am will made flesh. So much flesh. Finally, the fight the butcher denied has come to me. Prove my words.
The crows are here to end your threats. Poisoner! It's done. The coming master's dead.
Thank goodness. Hate those things.
First things first. Let's destroy the rest of the poison. Then we figure out what was going on here. That's the last of the poison, thankfully. Let's look for anything else that explains what's happening. Wait. This note says that wasn't all the comic. The butcher's angry because some went missing.
What? Who stole it?
No idea. But the note does mention the butcher's inside traitor. The occupation had help. Taya and Viago need to know they were right.
you out of your minds?
Someone had to act.
They most certainly did not. I told you crows to stay out of this.
Out of what? Defending our home?
If we had a stronger civil government instead of a bunch of circus criminals, the Antam wouldn't have a foothold in the first place.
You're responsible for the city.
This is Governor Evenchi. They have concerns.
My concern is how you've endangered the city.
We're defending Antiva.
These protections are in place for the good of everyone. You act without oversight.
We crows are the oversight.
And yet, here we are, awash in Antam. And now, you've angered the Butcher.
There's also the gods.
Excuse me?
They're using the Antam and making them monsters.
And the Butcher?
You two were right. He had help taking the city. Human traitors.
I didn't want to believe it. Killing the Butcher does nothing if someone could just sell us out again.
I'd start right here. You Talons are known for infighting and betrayal.
I've had about enough. A fellow crow died for this contract.
That's enough. Rook, thank you for finishing that contract. The only reward we have is to ask you for more.
It's my home too.
Evenchi is right about one thing. The Butcher will not like that we're fighting back.
We need to be ready. Rook, I will have every crow tracking this traitor and the gods, and we will send word when we find something.
The stakes are too high. This should be left to proper officials.
Go back to filing trade receipts, Evenchi. The crows rule Antiva.
And Treviso will be free. With or without you, Governor.
the spirits spend money on that? Never mind. What do you have?
Something's testing us. Something dark.
Watch ahead.
They're at range.
Nice one, Lucanus!
Leave a little for the rest of us, Luke. Snipers! Someone's behind us. Find whoever's raising them. End this! Good one, Rook! End this! Good work, Belara.
Careful ahead. One Rook?
Behind the portcullis. Someone's raising the others. We need a way through.
Hitting us from range!
Nice work!
Need a wisp. I get a wisp to follow me. You get a taste of your own medicine.
Ranged incoming!
Take it up before it raises any more dead.
Nice!
armor on those undead looked familiar.
The insignia. Those were General Rathel's soldiers.
Right. I remember now. An old ally of the Dreadwolf, and now the gods are raising them to slow us down.
Beware the ancient that sleeps here, dweller. Death and blight have not tempered its rage.
Corruption. Undead. I'd say we found out who's responsible. Take it down.
For sure. Take them down.
Drawing power from the Fates.
I'm restoring itself. Watch out!
Should weaken it.
Is back. Turned.
Gotta wait.
Weakening the Fates. Keep going. I should weaken it.
Hitting us from range.
Good work.
Ready for a follow-up. Finish them off.
They're gone. The Fate's hair and that Revenant. All that's left is its essence. The Revenant's essence feels darker, more powerful. He must be protecting something big. We should look around for a door in my...